Hi guys, this video is about the fifth day, that is the conference day, or you can say the judgment day. On this day you get to know that whether you have been recommended for medical examination or not. If you have not been recommended, then you pack your bags and go back to home and try again the next time. So in this session I will be covering a short note what is about the conference, what should be the dress code, how should be the behavior, and my experience for conference. First, what is a conference? So in the conference, it's the last day. In the valedictory speech, the officer will say that your result has been decided, but still, by my experience and by some fellow experience, the result is still yet to be decided. So the procedure is like this. According to all the 3 days examiners, according to your psychologist test, personal interview, and your group tasks. If you qualify all the 3 or the officers recommended you, then you are recommended. But if out of the 3, 2 have given you recommendation and 1 not, then it is the conference that will judge whether to take you in or not. If all the 3 officers have recommended you, but somehow you don't perform well in the conference, it might reject you. So again, in the conference, it's a U table, you sit in the between, and the conference varies from time 5 minutes to half an hour. It depends upon your case. So in my case, it was 10 minutes, and the questions can be from general to specific. The second topic is what should be your dress code. The dress code is again formals. It should be okay, the formals. If you don't have tie, it will work out. Don't worry. No documents are needed because they already have them. But the only thing you have to do is to be confident and have a cheerful face. Third, what should be your behavior in the conference? So in the conference, as you enter the room, there is a psychologist who is noting something. Like in my case, when I entered the room, I was just looking straight. I went to my seat and sat at my seat, looking eye to eye in front of the president of the board. My questions were asked by the president of the board. So, eye-to-eye contact is very must for your effective communication. There may be chances that other officers may ask you. So, you should turn your face and give an eye-to-eye contact. It doesn't matter who is looking at you, but there are people looking at you, they are noting every detail about you. So, don't care about it because it is already nervous, because you will be surrounded by 10 to 8 officers. So, be confident and be optimistic. Now, the fourth is questions. Generally, the 5 minutes conference questions are how was the stay, how was the food, and any further suggestions. So, if these questions are asked, it doesn't matter what questions are asked. And if your conference is half an hour long or 5 minutes, still it doesn't matter. So, if half an hour long you have a conference, then you can think that these officers are trying to figure out your personality. You are like a doubtful case. In my batch, there were 2 people whose conference were for half an hour. One got recommended, another not. In my case, it was for 10 minutes. So what questions were asked? First, I was asked about my sibling. What are the good qualities and bad qualities of my sibling? Then they asked me for which trade I have applied. So I had applied for drink. So they asked ship in drink. So they asked what are the parts of the ship. So in my natural, I was looking at the president, but I was so nervous. I just saw a lady was noting and looking at me and again noting something. So don't panic. I was nervous, and once the president said, don't panic, keep calm. So I just gave some answers like engine, thinking and pondering again, and giving a lot of pauses. So then he said that don't worry, okay. Then they asked me, so how much can you run? Then I said, I can run like 500 meters at a stretch. So then the next question, just like in the Navy, you won't run from the academy. So I was like stumped. What are they asking? So I was shocked. So I just say, so no, why will I run from the Indian Navy Academy from Kerala? So then again, they said the general questions. How was the stay? How was the food? And how many suggestions? So in all the 3 questions, be optimistic, show optimism. In any question they ask, stick to the point which you gave in personal interview. Don't mix your thoughts. Don't contradict what you said earlier, what you wrote earlier about your parents, siblings, or teachers. Keep your points in your mind. So this is how is the conference. I wish you all the best, and hopefully most of you join Indian Armed Forces. Thank you.